Hi everyone, and welcome to the early winter edition of Sky Treasures. December and January will host a number of familiar constellations and special events in the sky. The best way to begin will be to look toward the east a couple hours after sunset. There you should be able to find the unmistakable hourglass shape of stars called Orion the Hunter. Most obvious will be the three stars in a line representing his belt. The belt of Orion is perhaps one of the best guideposts to the night sky. For example, if you imagine drawing a line upward, you can find a pretty V-shaped group of stars known as the Hyades star cluster. If you keep the line going a little further, you can also see the famous Pleiades star cluster. Both of these are spectacular sights in binoculars. If you go back to the belt stars of Orion, you can draw a line with your mind's eye in the other direction, down and left, to find Sirius, the brightest star in the entire night sky. But the belt stars are also a great pointer to a famous deep sky object within Orion itself. Look just below the belt for three more stars in a line. The middle one should look a little fuzzy in a dark sky. This is the Great Orion Nebula, a cloud of dust and glowing gas in space that's giving birth to hundreds of new stars. The nebula is 1,300 light years away, which may sound distant, but it's one of the closest major star-forming regions to Earth, and that makes it among the most studied. If meteors are your thing, the annual Quadrantine meteor shower comes to a peak on the night of January 3rd and post-midnight hours of January 4th. There's no moonlight to interfere this year, and so if you crawl into a warm sleeping bag and look toward the northeast after midnight, you could see up to 100 meteors an hour coming out of that part of the sky. On the late night of January 20th, we'll get to see the first total lunar eclipse in over 3 years. These are also sometimes called a blood moon because the moon is passing through the shadow of the Earth. From about 11:30 p.m. to 12:45 a.m., the entire disk of the moon will seem to turn shades of orange and red as the twilight colors of our atmosphere illuminate the lunar surface. If it's clear that night, we'll even be set up at the planetarium with binoculars and telescopes. Check out our website at delta.edu/planet for more details. And join us on the first Friday of each month for a different live special about the night sky and current events. With the Delta College Planetarium and Learning Center, I'm Mike Murray.